Let's get into wholesaling a deal.
Yeah.
So, I know nothing about this. I shouldn't say nothing. I am not very knowledgeable in this area of expertise. So, was it a mix of like rentals, fix and flips? Like your first and second year, what kind of deals were you getting
All
at?
almost all fix and flips. And then I started acquiring some properties by utilizing creative financing strategies, such as subject to buying a property subject to the existing mortgage, and seller financing, which is my favorite. And so I was able to wholesale creative finance deals to my investor. And so what that would look like, my best one, the story I love to tell, I acquired a property for $1,000 and just took over someone's mortgage. I ended up passing it off to my investor because he put in a little bit more money to furnish it and rent it out that way. But anyways, the seller needed to sell their house. They were moving. They were getting stationed to Alaska. Didn't want to be landlords. They owed $1,000 on some appliances, and if they tried to put the house on the market, they would have been in the negatives after they pay the agent commissions. And so I don't even remember how I got in touch with her, but I did. I went and met with her, and her and her husband, and we talked, and I was just like, hey, we can just take over the mortgage. Like, the mortgage stays in place, it stays in your name. We take title, which gives us the control, essentially, of the property, and if we want to resell it at any point. And we'll pay off the $1,000 that you owe on the appliances. And that way, you're walking away without owing money. Like, instead of being in the negatives, which you would have if you put this house on the market and tried to sell it, because you have no equity, we can just take it over and you guys can move and not have to worry about it. So we did that. And then, so my investor paid $1,000 and then he paid me another, I think it was like $4,000, just because it was a pretty simple deal. So it was a pretty low fee to me. Yeah. And so those are the type of deals that we would do, fix and flips and those. And then I started acquiring some of those properties myself and turning them into rentals.
Wholesaling. How do you find the deal?
That's where I was utilizing the texting. So usually you're like pulling a list. So you can use a site called PropStream. It's my most favorite. PropStream.com, and it's basically the MLS for people who aren't real estate agents.
Okay.
Ooh, excuse me. So PropStream, you get, yep, that's it right there. And I'm affiliate with them as well. So you can go on there and just search like Pueblo, Colorado. And then there's different filters you can find. And let's say you select pre-foreclosure and high equity. So then it's going to give you a list of every property within that space that is a pre-foreclosure that has high equity. And you skip trace. And when you skip trace, that's going to pull the contact information for those properties and put it all into a spreadsheet for you. And you take that spreadsheet and you can cold call, because now you have phone numbers and you have emails of all of these property owners that have a bunch of equity in their house and are behind on mortgage payments. So you can just cold call them, you can text them, you can go knock on their doors, whatever strategy floats your boat. And mine was texting and really just getting people to come to me through marketing myself on Facebook as a buyer, as a I buy houses, problem solver.
So are you looking at like fully renovated, furnished
No.
houses, or like beaten down, rugged
Yeah.
kind of houses?
Typically. I mean, it depends on what you're looking for. So typically fix and flips, we're looking for the messed up houses. If I'm looking to acquire more properties subject to the existing mortgage to like hold as a rental, then I want properties that are in good condition that don't need a whole lot of work.
Okay, I pull up because I went to Prop Search, and you got to be, you got to have an account with them.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, you know what? Nah, we'll just go to good old MLS.
MLS. How do you have MLS access? Are you a realtor?
No. But you can just go to Google and look up MLS, and it'll pull up some like free sites.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You can just look up like, because I looked up Pueblo. So
Yeah.
I clicked on one that said Pueblo MLS listings, and here we are. So just by looking
like
at
that
these.
property right there.
Yeah, this one right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me about it.
I mean, just looking at it, I could tell you it probably needs work.
Let's look at the interior. Does it have any interior? Yes, it does. Oh my god, no. All right. Disregard.
From what I can see, right? Like, maybe it was actually updated a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I could off the top of my head tell you that as a wholesaler or as an investor looking to purchase this and make a profit, if I'm flipping it, I need to buy that for closer to like 60, 70 grand.
Okay. Are you putting any money in your pocket on this?
As a wholesaler, no.
Okay. How are you getting the money for this?
I'm not. I don't need the money for it.
Why?
I just go to the seller and I say, "Hey, you tired of your house sitting on the market for the last 6 months that it's been sitting for sale and empty and costing you money? If you need to get rid of it, me and my investor partner, we will purchase it from you for 70 grand." And they agree, and we sign a contract for 70,000, and then I take it to my investor and he buys it from me for 80,000.
Interesting. So you're just like sweet talking them a little bit.
I'm just giving them what they need. I'm literally solving a problem for them. If they have money, they have time, they have no motivation, I am not their person. They don't want to be talking to me, and I don't want to be talking to them. If they need to sell, if they're low on funds, if they can't afford to keep paying property taxes, if they're going through a divorce, there has to be a reason that they're selling the property from a stance of motivation.
Okay. I agree with you right there. Derek, help me out real quick. I'm clicking this eyeball, boom, and it still pulls up Georgia from Russia.
Oh, so double click the internet? Where it says no.
Oh, double click this guy. All the way up top.
So click over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then double click the internet.
And then double click internet.
Double click it.
Yep.
And then go right there.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then click spotlight.
Spotlight.
Yeah.
Boom.
And then click it again.
Yep.
And then go back to MLS.
Right there.
Yeah.
Boom.
I don't know why it does that.
Does it do that every time?
No.
Okay. All right. So going back to this deal right here, you're paying 60 grand for this. It has 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. We're not going to look at the pictures. We're looking at the outside. Are you going to have to do any renovations to this? I mean, maybe.
From what I saw in the pictures, yeah. Well, and I would estimate 60, 70 grand in renovations.
So you're buying this property for 60 grand. Number one, how are you getting the money for that?
I'm not. I'm just getting it under contract.
Okay.
My contract says that we will buy it for 60 grand.
Who's we? You and your investor?
Me and my investor. Yep.
So you already have that connections with the investor.